The Tesla Semi isn't in its final version yet. It's expected to go through some significant design changes and a battery update to prepare for mass production by the end of this year, according to Tesla. This is likely the long-rumored Semi Gen 2, which will be built at the new Giga Semi factory. The factory is about 70% finished now, and the last steps will be installing machinery and production lines to make 50,000 semis next year. The Semi should also be more affordable after the update, mostly because Tesla will be using a more efficient battery. There's a lot of new information coming out. Let's take a closer look. Welcome to Tesla Car World. Let's hear what Elon Musk has to say.
I think ultimately we'll make over millions probably, of the Tesla Semi. This is really going to be something that you'll see all over the place, and it'll also be autonomous, or have the ability to go autonomous down the road.
We know there are a lot of people who don't like Elon Musk, especially these days when Elon Musk's involvement in the US government has created some negative reactions. But all that aside, we have to admit that Tesla has some really good EVs. Really impressive, if not the best in the world. They have the Model Y, which is the best-selling car in the world for years on end, the best-selling Cybertruck in 2024, and they also have the best Class 8 electric truck in the world. But very few people really understand the Tesla Semi. Right now, there's no electric truck out there that can go 500 miles on a single charge. We also don't have any trucks that can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 20 seconds while fully loaded. And it's pretty hard to find an electric truck that consumes just 1.7 kilowatt hours per mile. There's a lot more to it, and the truth is, when it comes to electric trucks, most people only think of the Tesla Semi, even though there aren't even 300 of them on the road yet. Tesla has never spent money to advertise the big rig, and most of the buzz has come from customers, especially drivers at PepsiCo. They've gone on record saying the Tesla Semi offers a driving experience like nothing else, and they don't want to drive any other truck since they started using the Semi. If the price of the Semi is just $200,000 compared to the overall savings it offers, it's clearly a money machine, as Elon Musk once put it. Not to mention, the Semi is the first electric truck in the world with full self-driving, something most truck drivers have always dreamed of. So how will the Tesla Semi change the trucking industry? As many of you have seen, Tesla is building a manufacturing facility in Nevada, an expanded facility dedicated to the production of the Semi. As he shared, the Nevada factory is expected to produce 50,000 vehicles per year in a 1.7 million square foot facility. While the exterior looks complete, the interior is clearly empty, and Dan Priestley said the company is preparing to install the Giga Semi's interior amenities. Throughout the rest of this year, the company will bring in production equipment to begin high-volume production and scale up throughout 2026. And according to Dan Priestley, the Semi is undergoing significant changes. He said that based on the experience gained during development and operation, Tesla is making a comprehensive product upgrade. He said,
"We have a new mirror design, better sight lines, better aerodynamics, better performance overall. On top of that, we added a drop glass. There's a lot of fixed infrastructure, whether it's gate operations or interacting with a port or telecom. These will make drivers' lives easier."
Inspired by Japan's Shinkansen bullet trains, the Tesla Semi was designed from day one to be incredibly aerodynamic. Even while it was still on the drawing board, Tesla aimed to give it one of the lowest drag coefficients ever for a Class 8 truck, reportedly just 0.36. That's a stunning figure, especially when you consider that most traditional diesel trucks have drag coefficients ranging from 0.5 to 0.8, sometimes even higher. To achieve this, Tesla implemented a number of design innovations: a rounded front end, a smooth, flat underbody, covered wheels, and, notably, the removal of physical side mirrors, replaced instead by a digital camera system. They also narrowed the gap between the cab and trailer to reduce aerodynamic turbulence. Thanks to all these improvements, the Tesla Semi became the first electric truck in the world capable of going up to 500 miles on a full load, consuming 1.7 kilowatt hours of energy per mile. But despite these advances, the Semi's design has faced criticism, especially from veteran truck drivers. One of the most debated features is the replacement of traditional side mirrors with external cameras that project live video onto two interior screens. While this setup reduces drag and gives the truck a futuristic feel, many drivers say it makes it harder to judge depth and distance, especially when changing lanes or reversing. There are also concerns about reliability. Since the system is fully electronic, any malfunction could leave drivers without rear visibility, which poses serious safety risks. On top of that, the central driving position, while innovative, has been criticized for limiting side visibility, especially in tight spaces where quick judgment is crucial. That's why, as Dan Priestley revealed, the upcoming upgrades will include redesigned side mirrors that aim to improve both visibility and aerodynamics. Tesla is also adding sliding side windows, which will make it easier for drivers to interact with fixed infrastructure, like entry gates or loading docks. Beyond that, there are several other technical improvements in the works, but Tesla isn't ready to reveal all the details just yet.
And then one other thing, we have a new HV battery. Now this battery brings in our latest and greatest in terms of technology. It is cheaper to manufacture, and the best part is that it's actually less battery energy than in our current pilot production vehicles. But it maintains the same range. This is achieved through efficiency improvements that we're showing here, more than 7% at this point.
On the technical side, the Semi will be equipped with a megawatt charging system port, capable of charging at over 1 megawatt. That's 10 times more powerful than the current V3 superchargers used for Tesla's Model S, Model 3, or Model Y. What that means is the big rig can pull in a massive amount of energy in a very short time, an absolutely critical advantage for heavy-duty transport vehicles that need to minimize downtime to stay efficient. According to Tesla, with a 1 megawatt charge rate, the Semi can gain enough energy for around 350 miles of range in just 30 minutes. That kind of speed drastically reduces idle time for long-haul trucking, a key factor in competing with diesel rigs. At the same time, Dan Priestley revealed that the Semi is about to start using a new battery pack called the HV battery. Now, we're not sure if HV stands for high voltage, but Priestley confirmed it's a next-gen battery with lower production costs. Even though the battery pack has a smaller capacity, the truck still maintains its full range thanks to a 7% boost in efficiency. That makes the Semi lighter and cheaper to operate, ultimately delivering greater value to customers. What do you think about Tesla's new battery tech for the Semi? Previously, we had predicted that the Semi would switch from using the 2170 battery cells to the newer 4680 cells. But it looks like we were wrong. Maybe the 4680 cells are still being prioritized for the Cybertruck right now, or maybe they're just not the right fit for the Semi at this point. Either way, at least it's clear the truck is getting a better, more optimized battery pack. In addition to improving the Semi's design and performance, Tesla's engineering team has also developed a system called EPTO Electric Power Takeoff. This feature is designed to electrify auxiliary trailer equipment like refrigerated containers. EPTO supports multiple voltage levels in both DC and AC, with a peak power output of over 25 kilowatts. That means the Semi can now run equipment that used to rely on diesel engines, like refrigeration units, compressors, and hydraulic systems. On the charging front, Dan Priestley mentioned a new high-power charger currently in development, ranging from 1.2 to 2 megawatts. It's built on Tesla's modern V4 hardware, which is shared with passenger vehicles to benefit from production scale and the proven reliability of the supercharger network. This new design cuts the physical footprint of Semi charging stations by more than 50%, while offering flexibility, allowing between 1 and 8 charging posts to share the same power source. Elon Musk once emphasized,
If you're a transport company, you don't use the Tesla electric Semi, you're just losing money. Why would you do that? Do you not like money? Okay. But if you do like money, then I recommend using the Tesla Semi.
This statement is not an exaggeration. It's an undeniable fact. Businesses are always looking to cut fuel costs, reduce maintenance expenses, and maximize profits. According to Tesla, charging costs are only half of what diesel refueling costs, allowing truck owners to save up to $150,000 within the first 3 years of operation. Yeah, this is really a significant amount of savings. Not only that, but with over-the-air software updates and fewer components requiring maintenance, the Tesla Semi helps businesses minimize downtime for repairs and maximize actual road time. The numbers don't lie. Major customers like PepsiCo, DHL, and Saia have tested the Tesla Semi and confirmed that its energy consumption is incredibly efficient, just as Tesla promised. With an operating cost of approximately 30 cents per mile, A 6.5-mile trip costs only about $3.30, whereas a traditional diesel truck would require at least 1 gallon of fuel, which costs around $3.66 per gallon, making diesel operations significantly more expensive. In reality, the Tesla Semi is not cheap at all. Some reports suggest that the 500-mile version could cost up to $250,000. While Elon Musk has not confirmed this figure, it is entirely plausible, especially considering that PepsiCo is said to have used a $4.5 million subsidy to purchase just 18 semis. However, this high price may become more reasonable when factoring in low operating costs and the potential for significant long-term savings. With the expansion of the new factory, Tesla is ambitiously aiming to accelerate semi-production at an astonishing pace. Producing one Tesla Semi every 5 minutes may sound unbelievable, but given Tesla's technological capabilities, it is entirely possible. Elon Musk believes that once the factory reaches full capacity, Tesla could produce 50,000 trucks per year, equivalent to more than 135 per day, over 5 per hour, or roughly 1 truck every 10 to 15 minutes if the factory operates 24/7. And if Tesla continues optimizing its manufacturing processes in the coming years, the goal of 1 Semi every 5 minutes is not far-fetched. Additionally, rumors suggest that this factory will not only focus on the Tesla Semi, but also house a secret project. Some sources, including Heinrich Zane, a longtime observer of Giga Nevada and the progress of Tesla's new semi-production facility, have revealed the possibility that Tesla is developing an entirely new vehicle that will be produced alongside the Semi once the factory is completed. He speculates that it could be the Robo-Van, a 20-seater autonomous vehicle. There are also suspicions about an 8-seater vehicle that Elon Musk mentioned late last year. If true, this vehicle might resemble the Ford E-Transit cargo van, but could cater to large families rather than just commercial purposes. What do you think about this? During the Q4 earnings call, Tesla executives candidly acknowledged a concerning reality. Truck driving is a demanding and grueling profession, yet fewer people are willing to pursue it. The number of drivers leaving the industry far exceeds those entering, creating a potential risk of supply chain disruptions in the future. Elon Musk emphasized that the Tesla Semi, when equipped with full self-driving mode, could be a game-changer. As more semi-trucks are produced, this technology has the potential to revolutionize the transportation industry. Imagine a world where long-haul trucking is no longer synonymous with exhaustion. Autonomous driving features not only alleviate pressure on drivers, but also allow them to take genuine rest breaks while the truck continues to move safely. This not only protects drivers' physical and mental health, but also helps reduce the risk of fatigue-related accidents, a persistent issue in the trucking industry for years. The reality is that one of the main causes of the driver shortage is the harsh working conditions, long hours on the road, insufficient rest periods, and constant engine noise that takes a toll on both body and mind. Many drivers have been forced to leave the profession due to burnout or serious health issues. Fatigue-related accidents remain a significant threat. A prime example is the incident last August when a Tesla Semi lost control and crashed into a tree on Interstate 80 near Emigrant Gap, shutting down the highway for nearly 16 hours. The driver was fortunate to survive and was taken to the hospital, while the truck erupted into flames. Firefighters from CAL FIRE had to use thousands of gallons of water to extinguish the fire and prevent it from spreading to nearby forests. The cause of the accident may have been driver fatigue or a strong impact damaging the battery, leading to a short circuit. Yeah, we all know that lithium batteries are very difficult to extinguish, not to mention that the water used to put out the fire can seep into the ground and cause pollution. While electric trucks are generally safer than diesel ones, accidents can result in severe consequences. This is another aspect of electric trucks that we must acknowledge. Therefore, integrating full self-driving mode into the Tesla Semi is not just a technological advancement, it is a game-changing factor in the transportation industry, as no company other than Tesla has been able to achieve this. Full self-driving allows drivers to no longer fear long, exhausting trips. Instead, they can use travel time to rest and stay alert when necessary, thereby improving both work efficiency and safety. More importantly, the combination of autonomous driving and the optimized design of the Tesla Semi can help address the growing truck driver shortage. We bet that more young people will be willing to take up truck driving, and existing drivers will be less likely to retire early if the truck they drive every day is a Semi with full self-driving. In 2020, Bill Gates stated that the world should adopt electric vehicles as much as possible. However, he also claimed that batteries will never be a practical solution for heavy-duty, long-haul vehicles, cargo ships, and passenger jets. This implied that a battery-powered Class 8 truck would not be viable for the trucking industry, let alone whether an electric truck could perform well. Yeah, and now we have the answer. Musk once said that Bill Gates knew nothing about electric trucks, and the Tesla Semi might be the clearest evidence to counter the Microsoft founder's claim. If, in 2 or 3 years, the Semi reaches global markets, it could bring significant benefits in reducing pollution from diesel-powered semi-trucks. According to the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, medium and heavy-duty trucks consume more than a quarter of the U.S. fuel supply, despite making up only 4% of vehicles on the road. Fully electric trucks could make a substantial difference in cutting down the burning of dirty energy sources that contribute to global warming. If you care about the environment and recognize the severe pollution caused by diesel trucks, you'll have even more reasons to choose an electric truck. Fortunately, Tesla has managed to overcome challenges over nearly 8 years with the Semi. It ultimately did not fall into the so-called production hell that many had feared. Instead, the Semi is poised to take over the trucking industry by the end of this year and in the years to come. So, what do you think about the Tesla Semi? Thanks for watching our video. If you want to explore more exciting information about the Tesla Semi or Tesla EVs, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to Tesla Car World and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.